I am a survivor of breast cancer.
Every day I wake up and I just think, it's truly God that I'm here.
It has its challenges, but the good news is I still have my boxing gloves on.
You don't forget, but you change and you move forward.
You've got to know that there is a future. You never ever have to be alone.
It's wonderful because you get a chance to talk to people who are going through what you're going through, and that just means so much.
It's better to know that you're okay rather than wonder, do I have it?
Early detection, it truly does save lives, and that's what we're all about. I'm a 1-year breast cancer survivor.
I've been a survivor now for 3 years.
I'm a 4.5-year survivor.
I'm a 7.5-year survivor.
I am a 5-year survivor.
I will be a 21-year survivor.
I'm a 1-year breast cancer survivor.
I am a breast cancer survivor of 3 years. I can survive anything. I really, truly believe that.
I would imagine that a lot of women feel like they wouldn't have to get a mammogram if there isn't any family history.
And that's a big misconception. I think for some women, they think there's no history of it in my family, so they think that it's not going to happen to them.
If it had not been for the fact that I did a yearly mammogram, no one would have known. I felt nothing, went over, had my mammogram, and boom, it was on my mammogram.
When I was first diagnosed with cancer, I remembered feeling completely overwhelmed.
So I remember walking out of the room and looking out the window, thinking, oh, how am I going to get through this?
And as I went on into treatment, I started discovering all these wonderful people.
Chesapeake Regional has been so wonderful.
I'm thankful now to the people that took care of me, my doctors, the nurses. They're just so uplifting.
My husband met one of the ladies who does the Breast Friends.
I'm Glenda Rose, and I facilitate the Breast Friends support group.
Breast Friends is a support group for women who have just recently been diagnosed with breast cancer, or they are going through the recovery process.
Every first Thursday of the month, we meet at the Lifestyle Center.
We can cry, we can laugh, which after you have breast cancer, sometimes you don't think you can do all that again, and you really can.
Whenever you can give back and just share, that it's so rewarding.
The experience that I've had with breast cancer, of course, it's a devastating disease, and when you're told you have it, your whole world seems to fall apart. But I actually have a lot of very positive things in my life that have come out of having breast cancer. And one of the most positive things out of that was getting involved with the Brahaha.
The Brahaha is an array of designs of bras that until you actually see them, you wouldn't even have the foggiest notion that they would be depicting a terrible disease.
We have so many people that cannot afford to get their mammograms. The Brahaha not only helps the people that are uninsured, but it helps people be aware of the fact that they, number one, need to take such good care of themselves, and number two, there are people out there that can't, and they need help.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer during their lifetime. In 2012, it is estimated that more than 226,000 new cases of breast cancer will be diagnosed. There are more than 2.9 million breast cancer survivors. Women over the age of 40 should take an annual screening mammogram. Early detection is the key to survival.
Life is a very precious gift, and it's not one to be taken for granted. Love yourself enough to take care of yourself.
Don't put off that mammogram.
Go, even though you do not want to go. I wasn't always willing to go, but I went because I know what I wanted to. I wanted to live.
And with early detection and good care, you can get your life back and go on.
When you go through something like this, you're proud of it. And not proud of it in the sense that nobody wants cancer. But the fact that you can fight it and you can get through it and you can beat it, and that is something to be proud of.
But I think you wake up one day and realize, I'm here. I'm alive.